crisis as a baby. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Hundreds of senators are under the influence of a Sith Lord. All Darth Sidious. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Cold War has. For now, we must adhere to the principles of our democracy. We must let the wheels of the Senate turn. More troops are needed. We must not show weakness. The Republic cannot afford to let the Separatists gain any more ground. The Senate is expected to vote more executive powers to the chancellors. We seek control of the banks through the office of the chancellor.
What if the democracy we thought we were serving no longer exists? The Republic is becoming the very evil we've been fighting to destroy.
The chancellor is not a bad man. He's watched out for me ever since I arrived. Everything is going as planned. No drama. Let them will. May our people be free and safe. Long live the flag! This war seems to be drawing out with no end in sight. I want this terrible conflict to end. When it does, I guarantee an immediate return to democracy. I was afraid because I know the truth. The truth about what? A massive steps. You are the man called Tyrannus? Guide the creation of the clones from the beginning. Sith control everything. Just don't know it. Getting ships make us do it. Every clone. Clone 66 must not be discovered by the Jedi. We must direct our attention to the war. Fighting back. Bloodshed. Already lost here. There's no justice, no law, no order, except for the one that will replace it. Designed by the Dark Lord of the Sith. This web is. The Council suspects Darth Sidious is the Sith Lord who orchestrated the Clone Wars and played both sides of it from the beginning. He is behind everything. In the shadows, always. That's all he will reveal himself. Each day, we grow closer and closer to victory. General Grievous, the Separatist leaders to Mustafa. The end of the war is near. Kill him now. He is dead. Words unnecessary now. With Dooku gone, we've lost a vital link to understanding the mystery of Darth Sidious. Win the war swiftly, we must. Before our enemy's designs reach completion. Soon I will have you apprentice. This war is as strong as Jedi.
So again, they tested the Minuteman. Let me see this shit. The United States Space Force, which is not NASA, surprisingly. They tested a Minuteman 3 launch, which showcases the readiness of U.S. nuclear safe, effective deterrence. And this is at the Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. They did this on the 4th at 12:56 a.m. So I'm not saying get ready for anything, but Ronald Reagan. What the fuck Ronald Reagan got to do with this? Let me see. Ronald Reagan ballistic missile defense test site. Oh.
The question I was asking about the missiles that they have, these ICBMs, they go out of the atmosphere and come back in. So, as far as all these defense systems, like
The Boeing should all them Boeing 747s.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, the only defense is your allies, and the ability to send more mutually assured destruction is what has saved us since JFK. So, yeah, good luck.
And does anybody recognize and know that we have never been to war with Russia? Like, never. Let me tell you, and I'm going to enlighten you. If you don't believe it, you can go use your friend, what you call Google, because I know you guys like to do that.
When you say we, what do you mean by we, like the U.S.?
We as a nation, the United States of America.
Not even from the United States.
When
Things about the Force they're not telling me. I don't trust you. You must break through the fog of lies the Jedi have created around you. Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi. You're the Sith Lord. Learn to know the dark side of the Force, and you will be able to save your wife from certain death.
What's happening?
Order 66. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith. War is over. Don't serious. We reorganize into the first galactic empire. You cannot stop what is to come. Disruption bringing only one thing. Invasion. Please accelerate our plans. Begin landing options. I had to set it bogged down in procedures. You have no choice but to accept your control of the system. A tragedy has occurred. It started right here with the taxation of trade routes. It is now engulfed darkness in the oppression of the Trade Federation.
We must do something quickly.
Call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
His body is not capable of action. I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
Now they will elect a new Chancellor. A strong Chancellor. Yes. Coming out.
Location deleted.
Poets. Magnificent army. This army is for the Republic. I have betrayed everyone and everything I know. And I will ask more of you if we are to succeed. I require a civil war. Soon we'll see disgruntled star systems begin to secede. They will lack only a strong, charismatic leader to unite them. More and more star systems are joining the separatists. I have tracked the bounty hunter Django Fett to the droid foundries in Geonosis. The Trade Federation is to take delivery of a droid army here. There are still some corporate alliance, and both pledged their armies to Count Dooku. The Republic cannot live fixed. It is time to start over. I will not let this Republic be split in two. You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. This is a crisis. The Senate must vote the Chancellor emergency power. You can then approve the creation of an army. The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has abated. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Hundreds of senators are now under the influence of a Sith Lord. All Darth Sidious. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. Go forward. Yes. For now, we must adhere to the principles of our...
Hello, this is Bree.
Hi, Bree. This is John. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hold on. I'm going to put in my doctor. 1 second. Hi, doctor.
On hold.
Hi, doctor. You're with Bree. Bree, this is doctor.
Oh.
What?
Bree, this is doctor. Doctor, this is Bree. This is my doctor.
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
Good. I was trying to get a hold of John, who has like a Zen yoga company.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Bree. This is my friend Doctor. This is Brian Sellers in Georgia. Bree, what can we help you with?
Am I gonna get scammed? Or
No,
what?
no.
Only if you want to be an executive producer.
Yeah, it's just a conference call. It's just for fun. What's going on?
I got your information off of Clubhouse. We were in the room together, and I saw your services, and I wanted to know more about them. I'm an Instagram educator and strategist. Always look for referral partners. I was calling on business, but maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah. This is a...
Is she talking about your service with the Citadel, or like my service as a combat medic?
No, yeah, Bree, this is just for fun. This isn't really like for real over here.
Like a real business? Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, take care, Bree.
Bye, buen día, mi amigo.
Wait, where are you located?
Uranus.
Oh, there's not enough
Apparently,
room.
it's got a core made out of diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
The temple
Too
at the
bad.
center of Uranus.
I mean, you guys sound attractive. It's too bad that you guys are kind of goons. Bye.
Yeah, well, thank you for not understanding how money works.
Yeah, that was pretty much the way I thought it would go. It's interesting. The business calls are better than business and consumer calls. That's a fact. All right, who's calling into the show next? Somebody from Oregon. Here we go. Hello.
Did you hear my? Oh, there is somebody coming on the deck. I'm sorry.
Are you guys niggers?
It's so funny. What's going? Bree, why are you projecting?
I've been known to be an asshole. Does that count?
Bree, why are you
No,
projecting?
it's
Why are you
another
projecting?
thing.
Bree, why are you projecting?
No, I'm asking a question. Are you a nigger or are you white? You kind of sound like you might be
Well, I
white.
mean,
Do you kill women?
I'm already melanated if that's what you want to know.
Oh, Bree, I'm
Are
gonna
you
save your
like
number.
this?
I'm gonna save your number, Bree, because you're good content. Brian, hold on, Brian, please.
You guys rape people?
Brian, please don't engage, Brian.
No, he wants to engage.
Brian, before you engage,
Yes,
let
he
me
wants
interrupt
to
you.
engage.
Let Brian, please let this.
Are you guys lovers?
Let
you guys
the-
do anal sex and stuff for fun?
Brian, don't say anything. Let me interact with her.
Brian, I'm talking to you, Brian. Talking to you, Brian. Predators need to go down.
That's
Are you guys
okay.
predators?
Go ahead, sweetheart.
Are
Keep
you
talking. Keep talking.
Oh, don't call me sweetheart, misogynistic prick.
We're pulling Illinois, Should we do the minion? Are you ready for the minion? I think she hung up. I don't think the calls are merged anymore, but that was hilarious.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand what you mean by the master of the universe. You've been a very insightful person in my life.
Yeah,
like, I don't actually attribute like people that have had influence, to your level.
Well, you can attribute it to the Citadel because without that college, I would not be a member of the Long Gray Line, and it is like some kind of weird, like, soul transfer thing.
Like a LARPing community.
Yeah, it's like it's its own a Skull and Bones. That's the way I would say it's its own unique LARPing thing because they call it the 10. And the 10 at the Citadel is just a mythology propagated by a guy who got me to go to that college.
Actually, there's a reason they call it the Dirty Dozen if you really actually want to know. But I mean,
yeah, same thing. Dirty Dozen's the perfect movie. The perfect movie.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about my Pawpaw's generation.
No, I mean you're the real. I mean, so why do you think Jazzy holds these big courts? Why do people go to the court of Jazzy?
I was in a room with libs for like the last 2 hours, like 2 hours ago. Like that bitch didn't say shit after I called her a nigger. Dude, I was in a room for her 2 hours and she didn't kick me and I wasn't even the mod.
Well,
and she was.
Anyways, what are you doing? It's 6:27 over there. I'm sure.
I just want to know, like I can go to Chicago for less than $400 for my birthday weekend. I finally got my money.
What year were you born? What year?
But you said don't come.
Hold on. I'm gonna quote Pepe. Hold on. What year were you born in?
75.
Okay, so how old are you going to be on July? When's your birthday?
49.
When's your birthday?
July 2nd, like Independence Day.
Okay, so when would you fly in?
July 1st, probably.
No, man, fly in on July 2nd, your birthday.
No, I fly in on July 1st. That way I'm like, well slept and not.
No, man, there ain't no well sleep.
My whole birthday.
Listen, bro. Why don't you let me just do all your travel arrangements? I'll give you a birthday
Because
gift.
you stuck as a life coach, apparently.
I'll give you a birthday gift. I got the money.
Dude, I got the money too. That's the difference. The problem is you're going through bankruptcy and I'm not.
No, man, we're good over here.
No, but like you were saying, don't come to Chicago because you want to go to Miami at the same time.
Listen, we gotta call my other doctor to confirm your visit over here. I gotta call this other guy. I gotta go.
Well, what I'm asking is, like, like, if you want to go to Miami, I'll drive to Miami.
No, I
Like,
was
if you want me to
fucking
come to
with you.
Chicago, I got a flight in Chicago.
I was just fucking with you, man. I was just fucking with you. I'm just trying to say that, like, whatever we
If you
do.
don't want to fucking hang out, just tell me you don't want to fucking hang out.
No, man, that's again. You just gotta wait for me to speak. I swear to God, like, we're gonna hang out, but what I want to do is try to, like, play the game a little bit more before we, have our fucking chocolate peanut butter protein shakes.
Yeah, if we videotaped it and you had like a selfie stick and videotaped you and me being around each other the whole time, could we have like an overlay of like, yeah.
That bitch is crazy.
Bro, I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah, I know, man. This reality is getting really ridiculous.
Dude, I've been listening for fucking since you put me on this game.
It's a funny game, isn't it?
Dude, this is 100% a game.
Yeah. Anyways, yo, I gotta whisper.
I think you're doing horrible and I'm doing well. I think you're like 10 evolutions ahead of me.
Listen, you spending so much energy on this shit that it's unbelievable. Like, I'm like a goddamn. Listen, we'll figure it out, but don't.
Hey, like I said at the beginning, I give you full rights to use my voice and anything that I ever fucking said. You want to hear me call fucking, Jazzy a nigger again? I'll do it, to a
No, man, come on, man. That got nothing to do with nothing, man. Leave those people at the fucking beach. That's nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, but like I said, I invented cool beans.
No, bro, you did not.
That's the name of my book.
We could listen, Brian. Just let's work together. But I promise you, I know top G's who run real top G shit, and they're billionaires. I mean, but they lost a lot of money. They made a lot of money. Everybody makes a lot of money, loses a lot of money. So just play your part. Think about this as a theatrical production, and just remember, you can do what you want to do.
John, have you ever heard me say the statement, I was a millionaire before I joined the Army?
Is that it? Is that it?
And you know I didn't join the Army until I was 30.
Yeah, but what's your point? I mean, I know a lot of people.
The point is, like, monetary value has no, sway in, like, any of my decisions.
Yeah? What's your point? I know a lot of people like that.
Well, I mean, like, it sounds like you're trying to describe the people that think opposite of what I think. I mean, I'm not a fan of the 180 Club.
What are you talking about? All the people I know are just like you.
The people that are opposite from my understanding.
No, I know a lot of people like you.
I'm not fans of them at all.
No, I'm not saying I know. Well,
I mean, the problem is, I think the more that people talk, the further from the truth they get. Because we could have been friends, and I thought that we were on the same page. But they tell me, the more they talk, that they don't think the same way I do. And then they're telling me that they're 180 degrees outside of my own understanding. But they're trying to condition me one piece at a time. Like it's a psychological psyop. And, like, I get really agitated with those kinds of people.
Yeah, I know. The whole thing is, cultivating your because what I'm trying to tell you is like the fact that we're talking on the phone is one thing. You know, there's a little more intimate. If we go on Clown House and we're, you know, in a private room, that's even less intimate. If we go into a public room, that's
I'm
even
trying to
less.
hang out with you for my fucking birthday and tell me, are you going to be in Miami or Chicago? And if you don't make
Doctor, hold on a second. Doctor, hold on a second. Okay, you missed my point entirely. Like this is part of a business here. You know, like we can play we can play our parts, but like when you and I die, like hopefully Rabboni Shalom, I have a man, a son, a couple sons who can inherit my fucking Fugazi clown business over here, Rabboni Shalom.
Your fake shit.
Yeah, so Rabboni Shalom, you know, no need to kick back so hard like a donkey, motherfucker.
Dude, my plan is actually to go hard in my 50s.
Okay, listen, we'll do it together, but we're born in Shalom.
Dude, I've been sitting here planning in my mid 40s to the end of my 40s, like, you know, what I'm gonna do when I'm 50s with the money that I'm having, and how am I gonna make it the most, you know, impactful way that I can get a return. You know, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been writing shit down. But people think I'm just sitting here drinking beer and being stupid.
No, man, I'm not.
Stupid.
I'm here in the now, man. I mean, that's all there is. I'm looking at 20 fucking wires plugged into a bunch of screens radiating my face, man. My reality over here is a little different.
You do have a really good tan.
Yeah, man, that's what this guy told me when I bought my boat yesterday. He said, "Damn, bro, where you getting your tan?" I said, "Same place you are, my man."
Ultraviolet light from cell phones.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you come to Chicago, we're gonna have a great time. But the whole point is, like, I hope when you come here, like, you'll be a part of my production, and know that I'm an artist. I view you as an artist as well. No, man. I'm a person who responds.
If you wanna hang out for 4 days, I'll buy you lunch all 4 days.
No, man.
And we can go to a bistro, a microbrewery. You know, you can get you like a pastrami on.
No, man. You know, Brian. I know you live in Georgia. Brian, listen. It is not personal, but I have the money, and I not in meaning that like I want to spend the money because I gotta spend the money.
Bankruptcy bitch. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, so like just relax on the money issue. Like the money's not an issue, man. This is my kingdom over here. Like I got Tel Aviv at the beach over here.
I've been there once.
Anyways, my point is if you come over here, like no fugazi shit, like no psycho shit, no heavy drinking shit, like you know, try to.
I literally drink, you know, 20 to 30 beers per day.
Brian, hold on a second. Like I'm an ROTC Citadel graduate. Like if you come over here, you're gonna
auxiliary, you know.
No, man. There's no games over here.
Training corps.
Brian, there's no games over here, man. I know guys over here that they call lawless. You know what I'm saying? Like there's lawless people here.
I'm part of that division.
You're not part of that division. I know people here. Like if you come here and you play Fugazi games, like you'll disappear in the lake.
I've literally never been caught, bro. But I've never come against anybody that wasn't a domestic terrorist.
Anyways, Brian, settle your shit with Jazzy, and once you settle your shit with Jazzy, you're more than welcome to come to Chicago. Settle your shit with Jazzy, settle your shit with fucking Sig, and you can come to Chicago. Until then, Al Capone ain't gonna let you in this town. You ain't gonna get an open invite. Hey, Rabboni Shalom, you ain't gonna get the pin code to the fucking gate, Rabboni Shalom.
I wish a motherfucker would.
My point is, man, north, south, south, north, like, I've been through all the games, man, like, we're brothers, like, but it's not a me problem, it's a you problem, bro.
No, it's a you problem because, you know, you don't understand, like, third person.
Brian, I'm telling you, man, after enough fucking Woodford reserves and enough fucking bowls and blunts and and joints, man. Like we're on the same page,
Bro,
man.
it's not like I need to throw a dynamite pack into a beaver dam.
Trying to pull wisdom teeth out over here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy being a dentist.
I ain't got no wisdom teeth. I got them bitches took out in '93. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, if I were to give you a black, I trust you, but like I gotta give you a black tux. You understand? Like if you're gonna come to Chicago, I gotta give you a black tux. You can't come over here and play games with me. If you're gonna play games with me, like you're gonna make me fucking even more miserable than I am here on Clown House.
Dude, I'll come with my Class A's, but they're green.
Man, I'll give you a post 777 American Legion fucking cap, man. I got multiple caps, but you come over here, don't cause me stress.
I don't need no honorables, bro.
Brian, the point is, I don't want you coming here and causing me stress, because my shit over here is so pura vida. If you come over here and cause me stress and play games with me and play games with whatever kind of games you want to play, like, it's pointless.
What kind of games do you think I'm trying to play?
I'd rather leave you in a peanut field than take you on a boat, man.
All right, well.
My point, Brian, my point is we should work. Good boy, nice lime.
Good Yontif, good Harvard, good Yontif, Yontif, how up? The whitest lineup.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm getting back in the gym.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I had to pump some iron.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did some squats. I broke the export stuff like ghetto gym. The boxing bag broke again. So that was kind of gay.
Yeah, man. I mean, people that don't go to the gym, I ain't got no respect for them.
You're kind of right. It's fucked up, but you're right. And like, I mean, there are people like Charles Bronson. I had his book where he's in solitary confinement for 30 years, and he doesn't go to the gym. That's okay. But like, if you live in a major city and you don't, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like $10 to $40 a month, and you get that money back.
You know, I gotta say, the interesting thing is, like, if people admit that they're playing a game, prisons don't allow prisoners to lift weights because it makes them more aggressive. And in the game, the aggressive people win the game. So the fact that prisons don't allow prisoners to lift weights and pump iron, and prisoners have to do prison workout routines, you know, where they lift each other and shit because they got no weight, no metal. So the
human body and stuff.
Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking made it clear, man. I swear to God, he filmed the movie. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger was all into weight. Yeah, he was a big producer, big publisher of weightlifting and all that shit. Like people who lift weights, they succeed. They're stronger than people that don't lift weights. It's annoying talking about it, but it's true.
The caveat, the two exceptions are steroids, fucking shrink your dick and make you retarded, and then also you gotta be all natty, and you gotta do cardio too. You can't just lift.
Listen, steroid people are low. Steroid people are low IQ people that work fucking gates at nightclubs, man. Who are those people? No. Those people don't read books. But then
the people that just lift weights look like gorillas, and that's stupid too. You gotta have some cardio.
If you don't read books, it doesn't matter what you do. I don't care how many weights you lift. You're still low IQ.
Good point. It's complicated. It's a complex system. It's like the weather.
True. You know, I was in Evanston once with my ex-fiance, and we went to this Orthodox wedding, and all these Orthodox Jews were pounding on the table. There was like fucking 50 of them. I was like, Rabbono Shalom, I got no idea what's happening here.
Let me know when you're on WhatsApp. I'm in several different Orthodox Jewish groups. I think you get a kick out of it.
It's not important. Let's try to help your dad, because if your dad's got medical issues, like, you know, I mean, this is a big thing for your dad. Like, let's play with your dad. Like,
yeah, well, he has a campaign. His campaign manager is crap, but she gave me his list of 150 people that have pledged to volunteer, and you and I know some of them from just around, is the question is how can we, list of 150 people that are
conference calls, Max. Stop, man.
No,
Conference
I'm
calls.
saying that could be the troll army. That 150 people.
Okay, that's
He's
fine,
got
but
two
start
interns.
organizing conference calls like on the hour, man. Hour to hour conference calls for as many people as possible. What's the delay?
Telling them what to do.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Get them on
messages.
get them on conference calls. I got the silver tongue. We'll give them the golden tongue. Me and you, Rabbeinu Shalom.
Just give them the pump up.
I'm serious. We're cheerleaders. Look at it that way. We're just cheerleaders.
We are. It's really
So
fun
let's
igniting
do it,
on.
man. Organize the conference calls on behalf of your father. If my dad was running, oh, you got no idea. I'd be slitting throats day after day.
That's awesome, and I'm stepping up.
But get those people on conference calls. I'll help you, man. Dollar for dollar. Rabbeinu Shalom. Think of Mashiach.
50-50.
Think of Menachem Schneerson, man. What are you waiting for? I gave you the blue book. I got a blue book too, man. We could do it together. Do it. Let's do it.
Every day, daily.
Okay.
Daily
I need you to organize more, man. Organize the organizing.
Absolutely. But how's everything else? How's work?
Are you serious? I text message every day.
Are you still technically employed? Is what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go.
My union is strong, man. I told them today. I said I'll be notifying the union of your messaging.
This is awesome. No, dude, God is good.
Yeah, God is good. I mean, you got to fight fire with fire, water with water, fucking air with air, fucking light with light. Whatever we got to do, we got to fight.
You got to outlast them. You said you're like 400 pounds. You just got to outlast them.
400 pounds. This guy, his children are dying. He thinks I'm gonna die, bitch. I'm not your child, bitch. Your children die,
you just gotta
bitch.
make it through the fall. Once it hits flu season, it's over.
Listen,
don't you think they have AIDS, Hunter? Don't you think
Max,
the vaccine basically gives you AIDS?
Listen, the guy that hired me the first day on the job, he says, meet me at this office, okay? So
yeah.
The day before, he goes, meet me in the bar. I said, no, I'm good, man. I'm going to sleep. So I go out with like two girls that night, and I stoop. I stoop one of them, and the next day I go out, I stoop another girl. My point is, this guy. Let's just leave it at that. My point is, making love versus drinking and talking about sports and submitting to people is not within the framework of our law. I read the Constitution and the Declaration. When you read that Declaration, it gives you a lot of instructions that Americans are unaware of. I may be operating on instructions that a lot of other Americans do not operate on, but that's because I know the law. So if your dad is not communicating the law and your name is Max, like, you should max the max, man, and the max is the law. So your communication on behalf of your father is weak, and I represent the lawless. I know lawless people who are above the law, but it's just in name only. So, like, your dad's gonna lose, I gotta tell you, unless you maybe as a Grand Rising pumps it up and brings out the big guns, man. Like, what are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting.
Anyways, the magic word is always courage. So, like, the more courageous actions you can take, oh, the better, bro. You got no idea what the people at D-Day did, man. Fucking jump after jump after jump after jump after jump after jump after jump. Dead. Jump. I was reading about this one French position. Do you know how many times this one position changed command between Germans and French? Guess how many times, how many fucking surrenders and raids and surrenders and raids. Guess how many times it got taken. This one position. Guess.
How much? 5?
75 times. The French and the Germans jumped the position 75 times before it was finally settled. Could you imagine?
No. They must have been what's it called? Out of their mind.
Well, that's my point, man. Like, what was it like when the Jews were defending the temple against Titus? Like, how tough are you, man? Like, you're playing Fugazi games, but your dad needs a fucking centurion, man, to go out there with a silver sword and start cutting heads. Like, get tough, man, and get courage. Like, I'm not trying to play Jordan Peterson, but like, make your tongue silver, make your tongue gold. That's the only weapon you got.
Point.
Your Instagram's weak sauce, bro. It hasn't been updated in years. I'm not trying to play no games, but like, man, if I was your consultant, I'd be like, all right, meet me in the gym and let's see who's tougher, man. Because I would outmax you, bro. And I'm
In weights?
maybe in some things, maybe some things you'd beat me, but like I'd beat you in some things.
No, you
I
could
know
probably
that.
beat me in bench. I don't bench press that much. I probably should bench more.
Listen, when I came out of the infantry, okay, let me tell you, I was pretty tough, and I met a friend of mine, and he's like, "Man, I'll do more push-ups than you." I was like, "Bitch, no way." So I beat him, but only by maybe 10. But it still was no great victory. I'm not trying to tell you I'm some fucking, cadre premium supreme, but I have been through the experience of the Citadel. The Citadel is a unique experience. I could go down there with my golden star on my ring and bullshit all day long. Like, that's my fucking kingdom down there. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got we got candidates. We got people that are already there. Nancy Mace's already congresswoman. We got generals, we got colonels, we got lieutenant colonels, we got captains, we got majors. The Citadel graduates are everywhere. The long gray line is everywhere in banking.
Your class is probably absurd. Like, how many people were in your graduating class?
836.
That's and like I'm like probably half of them are in government now still, right? And the other half are probably like kicking ass in the business world.
It's like 600 people actually made it. 200 people are just alcoholic losers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Listen, Max, you got to remember the only reason I have my house here in Chicago is because of a Jewish woman named Joanne Rogers. You can look her up on Instagram. Without her, I'd have nothing. The Citadel gave me nothing because I fucked all my shit up. Because I got angry at a black woman. I ruined my military career like a fucking Stugatz. My point is,
Joanne Rogers.
Joanne Rogers, yeah, she lives in Wilmette. Good Jewish woman, Jewish children. She saved my life. I met her
I think I know her kids. Is David Rogers her kid?
I don't know, man. You gotta look her up. But I met her at the Department of Commerce, aka the Census Bureau, which is the only authorized agency in the Constitution. Without her, I wouldn't have gotten this loan. Without her, I'd have no life. Without her, I'd have no housing. Without her, I'd have nothing. So she emailed me recently, and I'm like, oh man, I'm taking you out to Gibson's, baby. Bring your husband, bring your kids. I'll give this bitch like a $500 thank you dinner. But my point is, do what you can do for your old man, because all of our old mans will not be around forever. I have enough uncles to know that death is coming. Don't fuck around with your dad. I mean, do what you can do and give him like your fucking blunt edge rifle knife. Give him what you can give him, I give my dad my truth. I don't give my dad my no fugazi. I give my dad the tough message that don't fall for lies, don't fall for these Democrat doctor lies about your health. Stop believing the lies.
100%. Bring out the cannons.
Yeah, man, Napoleon this shit if you can, man.
Absolutely. I'll get my kit bag. But,
just remember, that piece of shit Robert De Niro. Don't forget in that movie Casino, he didn't fucking marry. He didn't marry. Yeah, Ace Rothstein. He didn't marry that fucking bitch until she had a baby.
He found that guy. He was simped in that. He fucked. That's pretty fucked up. You can't let Nikki Santoro fuck your girl. But more importantly, no, that's really good advice. I got to bring the cannon in my dad's campaign. Did you do those videos?
No, I'm just so exhausted, man.
No,
It's
no
like,
worries. No worries. We're partners. It's long term.
I could do it. Because I started them all. I actually read like 4 of them. And I was like, oh, these are good. These are good. These are good.
Some of these are good. I'm not to my horn. Some of them are funny, and I was like writing in your voice. There was a song one that I was playing around with. But it's bad.
Okay. Send me 3 more, and I'll do 10 of them. I'll give you 10 pieces of content, and then push them around, and have Walter push them around, because Walter's in on the game, man. Like, this is a game of humiliation.
He's full out now. He's doing research, but there's also some other there's some spammery people that I have not introduced you to yet that are already on it. And so
Also,
are you basically saying should I upload it to a YouTube channel?
It doesn't matter, as long what we need to do is infect people's minds. So send it to that lawyer with the beard, that fucking guy you say who's so great, Perry. Send it to Perry. And have Perry try to send it to 10 people, and let's do a conference room, a Republican Illinois conference emergency crisis clown house room. If you don't get on Clown House, bro, you're behind the times, man. You're like an old Alzheimer's Joe Biden faggot.
Yeah, but dude, Tom Morrison might be the chair.
Max, I'm telling you, man, we control the framing on Clown House. Don't play any games here, man. I got 5.
It's not a game. I'm just saying that like it's good for our content, because he'll be like, if he's more famous, it's good for us.
Well, you say you disappear from Clown House. Get back on Clown House. Start posting to Instagram, and if you're gonna do this, do it. But like, what are you afraid about?
Chill, bro. No, chill. But I'll talk to you about. I'll get you 3 more scripts.
I mean, it's not about the scripts, man. It's about you posting stuff. You haven't posted in 2 years, you baby child. All right, take care.
Democracy. We must let the wheels of the Senate turn. More troops are needed. We must not show weakness. The Republic cannot afford to let the separatists gain any more ground. The Senate is expected to vote more executive powers to the Chancellor. We cede control of the banks to the office of the Chancellor.
What if the democracy we thought we were serving no longer exists? The Republic is becoming the very evil we've been fighting to destroy.
The Chancellor is not a bad man. He's watched out for me ever since I arrived here. Everything is going as planned. No drama. Let them live. May our people be free and safe. Long live the flag! This war seems to be drawing out with no end in sight. closer and closer to victory. General Grievous, the separatist leaders to Mustafa. The end of the war is near. Kill him now. He is dead. Words are necessary not. With Dooku gone, we've lost a vital link to understanding the mystery of dark cities. Win the war swiftly, we must. Before our enemy's designs reach completion. Soon I will have a new apprentice. This war is as strong as Jedi. I feel lost. There are things about the Force they're not telling me. I can't trust you. You must break through the fog of lies the Jedi have created around you. Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi. You're the Sentinel. Learn to know the dark side of the Force, and you will be able to save your wife from certain death. No one will stop our wrath. I need you! To execute.
What's happening?
Order 66. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith. The war is over. Don't see us posters. We reorganize into the first galactic empire. You cannot stop what is to come. Disruption can mean only one thing. Invasion. Hurry up, plans. Begin landing options. I hesitated brought down in procedures. You have no choice but to accept your control of the system. A tragedy has occurred. It started right here with the taxation of trade routes. It is now engulfed our lands in the oppression of the Trade Federation.
We must do something quickly.
You could call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
His body is not capable of action. I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
Now they will elect a new Chancellor. A strong Chancellor. Against the Jedi. You were brought here to be to lead. You must see every living thing as nothing more than a tool to elevate you. That situation will create a strong sympathy vote. I will be Chancellor. us. Camino.
Location deleted.
Clones. Magnificent, aren't they? This army is for the Republic. I have betrayed everyone and everything I know. And I will ask more of you if we are to succeed. It might require a civil war. Soon we'll see disgruntled star systems begin to secede. They will lack only a strong, charismatic leader to unite them. More and more star systems are joining the Separatists. I have tracked the bounty hunter Django Fett to the droid foundries in Geonosis. The Trade Federation is to take delivery of a droid army here. Combat skills and corporate alliance have both pledged their armies to Count Dooku. Republic cannot be fixed. It is time to start over. I will not let this republic be split in two. You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the republic. This is a crisis. The Senate must vote the Chancellor emergency power. You can then approve the creation of an army. The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has awakened. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Hundreds of senators are armed to influence the Sith Lord. All dark cities. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Cold War has. For now, we must adhere to the principles of our democracy. We must let the wheels of the Senate turn. More troops are needed. We must not show weakness. The Republic cannot afford to let the Separatists gain any more ground. The Senate is expected to vote more executive powers to the Chancellors. We seek control of the banks through the office of the Chancellor.
What if the democracy we thought we were serving no longer exists? The Republic is becoming the very evil we've been fighting to destroy.
The Chancellor is not a bad man. He's watched over me ever since I arrived. Everything is going as planned. No Tyrannos. They've done well. May our people be free and safe. Long live the fight! This war seems to be drawing out with no end in sight. I want this terrible country to end. When it does, I guarantee an immediate return to democracy. I was afraid because I know the truth. The truth about plot. You want a man called Tyrannus? Kinds of creation of the clones from the beginning. Systems control everything. Just don't know it. Getting chips to make us do this. Every clone, from clone 66, not be discovered by the Jedi. We must direct our attention to the war. We're fighting the battles. The bloodshed. Already lost here. There's no justice, no law, no order, except for the one that will replace it. Designed by the Dark Lord of the Sith. This web is. The Council suspects Darth Sidious is the Sith Lord who orchestrated the Clone Wars and played both sides of it from the beginning. He is behind everything. In the shadows, always. Very soon he will reveal himself. Each day day, we grow closer and closer to victory. General Grievous, the separatist leaders towards the farm. The end of the war is near. Kill him now. He is dead. Words are necessary not. With Dooku gone, we've lost a vital link to understanding the mystery of dark cities. Win the war swiftly, we must. Before our enemy's designs reach completion. Soon I will have a new apprentice. This war is as strong as Jedi war. I feel lost. There are things about the Force they're not telling you. They can't trust you. You must break through the fog of lies the Jedi have created around you. Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi. You're the Sith. Learn to know the dark side of the Force, and you will be able to save your wife from certain death. No one will stop. I need him.
What's happening?
Order 66. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith. The war is over. Don't see us posters. Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire. You cannot stop what is to come. Disruption bringing only one thing. Invasion. Early our plans. Begin landing our troops. I hesitated to bog down in procedures. I had no choice but to accept your control of the system. A tragedy has occurred. It started right here with the taxation of trade routes. It is now engulfed our lands in the oppression of the trade.
The Republic is becoming the very evil we've been fighting to destroy.
The Chancellor is not a madman. He's watched over me ever since I arrived. Everything is going as planned. Oh, Tirama. Let them will. May our people be free and safe. Long live the fight! This war seems to be drawing out with no end in sight. I want this to contribute. When it does, I guarantee an immediate return to democracy. I was afraid because I know the truth about a plot. Massive steps. You are the man called Tyrannus. Kind of creation of the clones from the beginning. Systems control everything. Just don't know it. Getting Sith. This way it is. The Council suspects Darth Sidious is the Sith Lord who orchestrated the Clone Wars and played both sides of it from the beginning. He is behind everything. In the shadows, always. But eventually he will reveal himself. Each day, we grow closer and closer to victory. General Grievous, the separatist leaders to Mustafa. The end of the war is near. Kill him now. His death was a necessary outcome. With Dooku gone, we've lost a vital link to understanding the mystery of Darth Sidious. Win the war swiftly, we must. Before our enemy's designs reach completion. So I'm glad I have you, my friend. This war is as strong as the Jedi were. They're still lost. There are things about the Force they're not telling me. I can't trust you. Just break through the fog of lies the Jedi have created around you. Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi. You're the Sith Lord. Learn to know the dark side of the Force, and you will be able to save your wife from certain death. No one will stop our plan. I need help.
What's happening?
Order 66. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith. The war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace. Let me reorganize into the first galactic empire. You cannot stop what is to come. Disruption bringing only one thing. Invasion. Accelerate our plans. Waiting landing options. I have said about down in procedures. They will have no choice but to accept your control of the system. A tragedy has occurred, which started right here with the taxation of trade routes. It is now engulfed our planets in the oppression of the Trade Federation.
We must do something quickly.
Call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
His body is not capable of action. I move for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Malone.
Now they will elect a new Chancellor. Order! A strong Chancellor. Against the Jedi. You were brought here to be to lead. You must see every living thing. There's nothing
Location deleted.
Clones. Magnificent, aren't they? This army is for the Republic. I have betrayed everyone and everything I know. And I will ask more of you if we are to succeed. It might require a civil war. Soon we'll see disgruntled star systems begin to secede. They will lack only a strong, charismatic leader to unite them. More and more star systems are joining the Separatists. I have tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett to the droid foundries at Geonosis. The Trade Federation is to take delivery of a droid army here. Combat skills and corporate alliance have both pledged their armies to Count Dooku. Republic combat fixed. It is time to start over. I will not let this republic be split in two. You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the republic. This is a crisis. The Senate must vote the Chancellor emergency power. And then approve the creation of... Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We're going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the color red, say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Let it go. And say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker ascended into his place. Let it begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Procul, O procul, este profani balasti ombeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night, blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in the furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe, I am the charioteer of the east, lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the buyer from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein Pita floateth over the firmament. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of new. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word, for I am Ra incarnate, Kephra, created in the flesh. I am the Eidolon of my father, Timu, lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is a sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day. The desire of my heart realizes itself, is that of Pita when he createth. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom. All light, all power, Thoth, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou star of the east that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, the mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth hath ever nourished the changeless Godhead of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto me. So the every spirit of the firmament, and of the ether, and of the earth, and under the earth, on dry land, and in the water of whirling air, and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God the vast one, may be obedient unto me. I invoke the priestess of the silver star, Asi, the curved one, by the ritual of silence. I make open the gate of bliss, I descend from the palace of the stars, I greet you, I embrace you, O children of earth that are gathered together in the hall of darkness. the speech in the silence, the words against the son of night, the voice of Tahuti in the universe, in the presence of the eternal, the formulas of knowledge, the wisdom of breath, the root of vibration, the shaking of the invisible, the rolling asunder of the darkness, the becoming visible of matter, the piercing of the scales of the crocodile, the breaking forth of the light. Okay, this is a hypnosis psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We're going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the color red, and say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, close your eyes. Let it go, and say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker ascended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as followeth. Prokul, O Prokul, este profani balasti ompeda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou, majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke.
That's a good, yeah.
Thou of the ibis head, thee
That's a
I
good,
invoke.
yeah.
Thou who wieldest the one
What?
double power,
What?
thee
What?
I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis is the night, blue sky, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of a flaming orange as thou it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, Lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection, who cometh forth from the dusk, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the Baya from the house of rest, who pilot the ship of Ra, advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which standeth in the center of the earth, firmament I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of new. I raise a flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye. Ever rushing on in the splendor of the daily glorified Ra, giving my life to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountains, the celestial waters shall flow at my word, for I am Ra incarnate, Kefra, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father, Timu, lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is a sanctuary of truth, and a God sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day. The desire of my heart realizes itself, is that of Pitta when he createth. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore do all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in the silence, unutterable wisdom. All light, all power, Thoth, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou star of the east that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, descending, changing, ever yet ever the same. The sun is thy father, the mother the moon. The wind hath borne thee in its bosom, and earth hath ever nourished the changeless Godhead of thy youth. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto me. So the every spirit of the firmament, and of the ether, and of the earth, and under the earth, on dry land, and in the water of whirling air and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God, the vast one, may be obedient unto me. I invoke the priestess of the silver star, Asi, the curved one, by the ritual of silence. I make open the gate of bliss, I descend from the palace of the stars, I greet you, I embrace you, O children of earth that are gathered together in the hall of darkness. The speech in the silence, the words against the son of night, the voice of Tahuti in the universe, in the presence of the eternal, the formulas of knowledge, the wisdom of breath, the root of vibration, the shaking of the invisible, the rolling asunder of the darkness, the becoming visible of matter, the piercing of the scales of the crocodile, the breaking forth of the light. Okay, this is Hypnosis Psychologist, part of God Hypnosis, Hypnosis Communication Incorporated. We are going to do the invocation of Thoth, which is an Egyptian God hypnosis. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go, visualize the color red, and say, I am a flower. Take the second deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, close your eyes. Let it go, and say, I am Thoth Hermes Trismegistus. Okay, this is the invocation of Thoth, which is essentially thought. The temple being in darkness, the speaker descended into his place. Let him begin by a ritual of the enterer as Thoth.
Don't pass on what today is, because no offense, the way the pace of the world moves these days, it may not actually be there anymore. And everyone says, I'll go see it tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe you could pass like Disney World, go see like the Eiffel Tower before it turns into a rustic all good falsery.
Procol, oh Procol, este profani balasti veda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, the Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ibis head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light.
We had an internal hackathon recently, and if you don't know what a hackathon is, it's when the whole Clubhouse team gets together and we explore new ideas and we build prototypes and think about what.
We didn't give you no pay cut, bitch! Shit just took a pay cut!
When they talk about the top 5 in New York, why they don't ever mention Fun?
I mean, they do. They like New York niggas do. Maybe outside of New York, nah, but
What
like
the
New
fuck
York,
is going on in this
gotta
fucking room? Oh, my God.
What's up, man?
I said, when you get back from Boston, let me know, alright? What are you?
Shit, so much, man.
Backwood. Why got your Kelsey? They ain't even got the pleasure to sing one. Let me see the one. Nah, yeah, that was good, man. Every religion have its extremes though on either side. Yeah, Christians that blow up abortion clinics and kill people. So
Yeah, I never heard that before. What is that?
Right.
What state that was in, sister?
Oklahoma, no, various states where they were blowing up abortion clinics and killing abortion people, and they was heavy on that. they blew up the federal building. You know, those terrorists, like you say, those European terrorists, because then Christian terrorists can be some terrorists too. All religions have its extremes, you know?
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So, how do you feel about this topic? How do you feel about this topic?
So,
Do you believe in resurrection, like risen, like after he died, he came back as that sacrifice. They sacrificed themselves, and they sacrificed during the Father's will.
well, it's a very good topic. Did Jesus really rise from the dead? Me personally, from what I've read, I would have to say no. As things in the simple fact that me particularly, I don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. So since I don't believe that he's the Son of God, I feel like it was a story. His death, burial, and resurrection was a story to me personally. What about you, Sister Sage? I feel the same, and I don't see nowhere in the scriptures, in the Hebrew scrolls, where the Most High said that we're supposed to believe in someone's death, burial, and resurrection. You know, I don't see a need for us to believe in.
So you don't believe that the Almighty God can bring things to life?
No, I don't think he ever said he would.
Okay, so what God do you believe in?
The Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So you just don't believe in the Son, Yeshua HaMashiach?
No, well, don't tell us to.
So who is the Redeemer according to Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah? The King of Israel and his Redeemer. Who is the Redeemer?
Just read it. Just read.
Right? I don't even know what you just said. The audio. What you say?
Just read it. So good, man. Just read.
Book, chapter, verse. Where's the chapter, verse?
You don't want to say he's the Redeemer, so you got to go to it.
Oh, I thought he was telling me. I thought he was saying he was about to go to it. So I was telling him. Book, chapter, verse. Yeah. It's Isaiah.
Different justifications.
I think they might say they want the same thing, but I don't think they actually do. Like, I can appreciate the value of what you're bringing. I can appreciate what you're bringing up and why they might answer. And you're right. It is important to understand their psychology. At the end of it, though, I really don't think they want the same thing.
I mean, I can understand why you would feel that way. I'm just saying.
It's not a matter
you
of
really had a good.
Steve, it's really not.
I understand why you would think that way. Okay? I'll grant it. Okay? But if you really had a good, honest debate with my buddy, you might see where I'm coming from.
Bring him in.
Cool. Let me see. I wonder where he's been.
You know, I dated somebody and then we became...
A little bit.
And then we became, I was just going to say, we became really close for 5 years, just as best friends. And he was a libertarian, and when I found out, I was a little taken aback because he seemed to really care about people a whole lot, and he had such a big heart. And to me, I was like, you know, I had this negative view of libertarians from just stuff I read or whatever. But we got into some good discussions about it, and there was a lot I didn't agree with. There were some things I did agree with, you know. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, and this may have been triggered by something else, the reason we no longer talk is when Trump won the presidency, this guy decided to text me.
He sings one more hour, lying like a midnight blossom flower. The oneness is, yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, should thy glance to rapture's darkling roots, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart. I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that glows afar, brother of the silver star. Okay, that's called Crowley Aha. That's a hypnosis communication incorporated recording. 3 minutes, 20 seconds long. Health, wealth, love, peace, and my heavens. Check Good God Hypnosis on Instagram, Hypnotist or Hypnosis Communication to find out more about meditation. We're going to show.
Very nice, John. That was. Alright, I'm ready.
There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 and 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will, corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and cold, swayed softly as a windless pole. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs. Enhance hour after hour thy vigilance. Intense and keen, turned inward, miss no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought, securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind, so like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still let ecstasy prolong, thy meditation steep and strong, slave and God. Should he distract thy attention from the chosen act, last, hold these things in one more power, time that the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is